welcome back, the old two-stroker YouTube channel. You can see behind me. Today we're working on old Mossybroke. And what we're doing today is something I've been meaning to do since, well, beginning of winter, when I built this pump. What we got here, nice shot at the old 892. Haven't been real happy about fuel pressure on this truck. I mean, it's okay, it passes the test, but it's not what I want. And if you look down there, right there, that thing, not the wires, that thing, that is our fuel pump. And it's looking a little greasy. I'm not real happy with the way it looks. I suspected this fuel pump to not be the best fuel pump ever since I got this truck, but it's been good enough to do the job. So what we're gonna do is pull it off of there and hopefully squeeze the new pump in without having to drain the cooling system. And believe me, if we can do that, that's a hell of a feat. Scotty washed the truck for me yesterday. Boy, she's a looker, huh? Got it all cleaned up. I don't know if you remember from the video where we put this deck plate and box on. It was just filthy from sitting all winter. And now it's just looking right as rain. A little dusty. I drove it to the deli today to get a sub. There she goes. Okay, and then my next one is right in here. Alright fellas, well I'm sorry I can't really get in there with this to video removal, but it's out. And what I used was for that far bolt. So if you remember, the pump was in there like this. And that far bolt over here on the bottom is a real bitch. I use a special, it's for like a water pump. Or this fuel pump is this what this special wrench is for. It's a weird bent 1/2-inch wrench, and you were able to reach right around here and get that. So I was able to get it out. Once I broke that one free first, got it loose enough to where I could get it with my fingies, and then got that bolt out, and then we did the rest. Dude, I don't know that we're even gonna be able to get the new one on there like this. This is just absolutely terrible to do. Okay, so here you can see the difference between a 3/8 gear, a 1/4-inch gear pump, and a 3/8 gear pump. Much bigger. So, this fitting is going to remain the same. That should work swimmingly. This side is where I'm going to have an issue right here. And so what I've done is, I don't like this style 90. They're like super restrictive, so I removed that line. It went through there and down to here on the junction block, so that's the outlet line from the pump. And I don't like it. Worst case, we'll reuse it and it'll be fine. I'll just take this fitting out of here and put it in here, and I should have enough line to reach there. But I'm gonna see if I can't use something this style, like one of the nice elbows. I'm gonna check the parts bin, see what I got, and we're gonna try to do a little bit of reconfiguring, but that's the plan. Boy, are we in luck, fellas. Look what I get to use. My fancy new weatherhead sockets. Ha ha ha! Waited 40 years of my life to be able to do this. Golly, that is so much better than fighting with these freaking things on a wrench. It's the small things in life. Sick. Of course not. Holy shit. I can't believe I have the right one. Everybody's favorite, make a guest appearance. The old crescent wrench. I know you guys love it when I use those. We got her now. Well. Click. Ha! Mint. Part of course. Click. Let's see what we get here. Click. Took that pump. There's no outlet line on it yet. So I took it and I mounted it on the truck just as a mock-up. Let's see if I can get you in here. I think I can. So you can see, this is going to be the outlet. The inlet is still in the same location. We did a good job of that. So your inlet's here. And the outlet you can see creeping over. And where I'm going with this is that line is going to come, let's see where we are. That line's going to come out of there and come over here and follow the inlet right down to here where it connects. So I have the right connector here, and I just took a piece of hose and mocked it up and marked it. I had a scab of hose that I didn't think I was going to be able to use for nothing else. Yeah, it's much longer. So that was our hose. Let's see where you are. That was our hose before. You could see the fitting there, and we got to come all the way down to here. So I'm gonna go. Let's go cut this in a bandsaw. We got our new end put on it, new used end. We don't throw nothing out around here. These things are money. I don't remember if you guys. I'm sure I showed you this before. Were you paying attention? I don't know. Who knows? Unscrew your fitting. They're threaded forever. This thing goes on first. Goes on your hose end. It's reverse thread. Can you guys see that? Oh, it's gonna blind me. Yeah, now you can see it. All right, so you thread it in there till it's right about where the threads are. I could go in a little further, and then so you'll feel it bottom out, and then take it and back it off one full turn. And I like to take the fitting and just see it's got to go in there nice and smooth, or else what's going to happen is you're going to cut a piece of that rubber in there, and then it's going to plug your line. Sometimes what you'll have to do is take a screwdriver and put it in there, and then just kind of wiggle in a circular pattern, and then you'll feel it when it goes. It'll be just right. I always have a thing of oil, dab my finger in it, and you got to get your fitting all. If it doesn't fit the first time, spit on it. Okay, let's see. I can feel it, it's like right there. Oh, there she goes. And then the threads will like start themselves once that happens, but I like to pull it in and out and just make sure. Now worst case, because this is a straight fitting, what I also like to do with any of the straights is you can get a drill bit. Once you put this together, run your drill bit through, make sure there's nothing in there. I'll show you. Alright, so once it's started, get you in there. It's 3/4, but whatever, I'm lazy. You can just run this down. That don't gotta be real tight, just cinch it up. That ain't holding nothing. It ain't coming loose, believe me. Okay, bingo, line. No restriction at all. We did our jobs today, fellas. But if you want, what you could do is take the appropriate size drill bit, put it on your drill, run it right through here, and when it's spinning, it'll grab, if there's a piece of rubber, it'll grab that piece of rubber and pull it out with it, or it'll at least cut it off down inside. So then you can take your blowgun and blow air through it either way, and then you'll have yourselves a line. All right, boys, we have gotten our gasket RTV'd onto the back of the pump. I think the drive tang is aligned. We're about to find out here. This is going to be the tricky part here because you can't really see the damn thing. I think it'll go like that. So, no way. No friggin' way did I just align that correctly like that, dude. Way too easy for me, boys. Like, way too easy. Plus the camera's on, and y'all are a total friggin' jinx. There's no way. It feels right, though. Holy shit. Wow. Eagle eye don't lie, fellas. Ha! That's just friggin' fantastic. I don't even have words for that. Alright, let's get this bolt started. Maybe. I need my right hand for that. I'm not a lefty, fellas. Alright. We saved the absolute worst one for last, as usual. Man, that's gonna suck. Especially that hose right there. You guys are kinda in the way. I don't know how to tell you that. There's no way. No friggin' way. Oh my god. Oh, Gump, you are a genius. I can't believe that went in.
God damn it, Gump! You're a goddamn genius!
Wow. Ha! Boys, I wish you could see where that bolt is. I can't believe I got that. Sick. Let's see if this does the trick here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I am in love with these things. Oh, not helpful. Regardless of what fitting I put on top of here, I can't get the pump in and out anymore without taking this outlet fitting completely off. But I mean, that's the cost to be the boss, I guess. Let's see if it's like tightenable. Let's fire it up. See what we got for fuel pressure now. Come on. There she goes. Dude, that's way better already. At idle, that's friggin' awesome. Oh yeah, boys. It's 800 RPM and she's already on the bypass. So much better. She'd only make about 55, 60 wide open before. We got a leak though. Oh yeah, it's pissing. Coming right out of that fitting like it ain't tight. See if we can tighten it up. I wonder if their fitting's bad. That's gonna piss me off. Got it. One more leaky leak. Must have had a booger in the threads, I bet you, on that brass fitting. So those things are grade A Chinesium probably. I bet you that's what happened, because I put the 2 wrenches on it and I gave her all the way, and it, like, you felt it went like an eighth turn, like it just had to get past whatever was on the threads, and then it sealed right up. And now we're holding 30 at idle. And it don't, I was revving it from out there, it don't leak a bit. Well, fellas, to be perfectly honest with you, I've been noticing kind of a skip in this thing. And this back exhaust manifold here on the passenger side has been slobbering recently. And I'm going, just don't seem right. Just doesn't seem right to me. But, I mean, the thing just runs like a top. You wouldn't really think nothing of it. I didn't. I was like, whatever. Well, today, now that we got adequate fuel pressure, I was still, like, not happy about it. Like, it just didn't sit well with me. So we dug a little deeper, fellas, and look what we found. So, pull the valve cover off. Just lifted it because I got to take this off to actually get it out of there. But I was like, well, just let me look. You could see all the slobber that I'm talking about. And it's been like that for quite a bit. I mean, it's been that way since last year. And I just never really thought nothing of it. But check this out. That injector is wasted. That's not good. That's really not good. So I guess I'm gonna pull the exhaust off, pull the valve cover off, get that Jake head off of there, and pull the injector out. Wild. wild. This is what we got. It's friggin' wasted. Can you see that? Honestly, I'm probably very, very lucky it's not worse. So, push rod's still straight. That's good. Alright, fellas. Here's the deal. I'm just not ready to put the big sticks in it yet. I gotta do the valve springs and all that other shit, and I'm just not ready to snowball this project just yet. I think what I want to do is pull this Jake head, pull the injector out, and we're gonna try to change the spring on the injector, see if it fixes the injector. If it doesn't, then next video we're gonna do all the things. We might do them in the next video anyway, but I just want to see if we can fix this freaking injector. I told y'all I'd show you how to change the follower in a spring when we did the Freightliners, so there's no time like the present. Let's get to it. Look at the friggin' spring, boys. Wasted. What an idiot. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Alright, so when you pull these apart, what you do, I don't know if you could see it, but you put it at full fuel like it is, and then you look in this hole right here, and you see that flat spot? See it goes away? You want the flat spot pointing towards that hole. That tells you the injector's full fuel. And then you can pop this pin. Please don't lose it in the motor. So we can pop this friggin' pin like that. And that pin is what holds the plunger. So now this comes up out of here like that. And then the plunger comes with it. See, that's where all your timing's done. Looks okay. Alright, so what I've got here is a junk 9A90 that was just stuck. Well, it's actually a good 9A90, but it was stuck, so I'm not. Plus, it was out of my old Ford. There she goes. Pop that pin out. It's easier if you put a little down pressure on that because the spring holds it taut. And we'll pop this out. My plunger isn't, follower, whatever you want to call it, isn't scarred up, so I'm going to use that. So you slide your plunger back in here. That's way too dirty. You gotta try to keep this shit clean, fellas. Alright. So, set your spring on. And remember, flat side's gotta go towards the hole here. And you'll feel like it'll engage with the gear in there. It takes a couple times sometimes before you get it. That should work. We got her now. So the flat's in there. That's all lined up. So then you just have to get there's a notch in this follower. And you gotta get it to where you can slide that friggin' pin in ever so gently, and that pin sits under the spring. There she goes. You gotta get that notch line just right. And she's still flat, still on the thing. That won't move once you get it engaged. The truth, fellas, find out if this whole injector's bad or if it was just that. Hold her fuel, keep your hands away from it. Beautiful. She's going back in. Hopefully the cylinder comes right back now. That'd be sweet. Nice view of that spring. Junk. much happier. That's friggin' sick. Now I want to friggin' pull a trailer with it. That's actually going to do it for this video. I'm not sure what we're going to do next video. I'm kind of hesitant to put the big injectors and the springs and everything in this thing, just in case I got to go to North Carolina. I just don't want the maiden voyage to be going down there, you know. But yeah, hopefully you learned something. Pay attention to your gut. I mean, that's one thing that I learned today. Maybe I should listen to myself. I'd been telling myself that it's been dead a hole for months, but the thing just runs so goddamn good. I never really I just shrugged it off, you know. Oh, well, I figured the slobber was just, you know how these things are. They idle, and I mean, the truck does nothing but idle. They don't ever get driven, so that's kind of what I written it off to. And I should have just listened to my gut and just pulled the valve cover. It would take 2 seconds. I would have seen that. But anyway, no harm, no foul. I think she's all right. It ain't smoking heavy out of the pipe or nothing. Cylinder seemed like it come right back. So I think we got lucky on this deal, but thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, whatever the next episode may be. I don't even know what I'm going to do now. We do got to work on a cab over here shortly. That's coming to a head. I got to get that out of the garage and get it looked at and just get going on it. But everything's kind of in the air right now because we're waiting on that other truck to see what's going to happen there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. All your likes and comments, they really help out. It really, you know, I love engaging with you guys and friggin' chatting it up in the comments. So tell me what you think. Tell me how dumb I am for missing that, or friggin' telling myself there was nothing wrong with it for 6 months, because I feel like a total bobo. Anyway, you'll have that on these big jobs. Thanks for watching. Check the website, old2stroker.com. Mud flaps should be in any moment. Yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.